welcome to my YouTube channel about everything having to do with books. I don't know about you, but the first 2 months of 2022 have gone by really fast for me, and I have spent those months reading a lot of really great books. So for this video, I'm going to be saying the top 5 books that I've read in January and February of 2022. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and here we go. My 5th favorite book, or I suppose I should have said book or series, that I read in the first 2 months of 2022 is the Matched series. And this is a dystopian trilogy. I enjoyed it. It's pretty much a cookie cutter dystopian, but I like those types of books, so I really enjoyed it. It's not as heavy as on the action and the violence as books such as The Hunger Games or Divergent, but it definitely does have a lot of depth and meaning to it. So I really enjoyed it, and if you like dystopian, you probably will too. My 4th favorite on this list is going to be the Wires and Nerve books, which are 2 graphic novel companions to the Lunar Chronicles series. And these books star Aiko, who was one of my favorite characters from the original series, so I was really excited to get them, and they did not disappoint. They're just as much fun as the Lunar Chronicles books, although you can read them a bit quicker because they are graphic novels, but I really enjoyed reading them. You're going to want to read the Lunar Chronicles books first because it does take place after the end of that series, but if you enjoy the Lunar Chronicles, you will definitely want to check these out. Coming up third, we have The Warden and the Wolf King, which is the 4th book in the Wingfeather Saga. And I read the last 2 books of the Wingfeather Saga in these 2 months. I love the entire series, but this book really just stuck out to me out of all of them. It was a great, very bittersweet ending to the series, and it wrapped up everything so nicely, and it was definitely my favorite book in the series. So if you want to check out the Lunar Chronicles, it's an amazing fantasy middle grade series that will leave you laughing and crying, and it's just an incredible series, so you should check it out. The second place book is a book that I've already talked about. In fact, I did a full review on it, which I will post a link to in the description, but it is Sisters of Sword and Song, and this is an incredible fantasy standalone book. So if you don't really want to read a series right now, but you want to read a really good book, and you like fantasy, this would be the place for you. It's just got incredible world building, great characters and relationships. Again, you can check out my full review, but this is just still one of my favorite books that I've read so far this year. Finally, we have, in first place, we have the Unwanted series. And I read this book because I saw somewhere that if you like the Keeper of the Lost City series, this would be a good fit for you. And I obviously love that series, so I had to check this one out. And it definitely met my expectations. The Enlightened is a mix of fantasy and dystopian, which are 2 of my favorite genres, and the author combines them in just like a brilliant way, incorporating elements of like this fictional world into like our world, or maybe the other way around. You'll have to see if you read the series, but it's just an incredible series with a lot of great characters and a lot of great side characters too. That's one thing that I look for in a book series. A lot of times you don't really care about the side characters, but there were a lot of side characters that I really loved in this series. So it was definitely a great read. I really enjoyed it. So if you like middle grade or fantasy and dystopian, definitely make sure to check this out. You will not regret it. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel, and comment some of your favorite books that you've read in the first 2 months of the year. Thank you so much for watching, and I will close this out with our bookish quote. There is no friend as loyal as a book. Ernest Hemingway.